We're continuing Dragon Quest II. Did quite a bit of an opener last night, so it's nice to have a party and not be solo. This is going much better. So we have a choice, I believe, of where to go. Yeah, okay. Levels are all good. I think equipment was fine as well. I'm surprised that she matched our level. So that's nice. We don't have to get cousin leveled up. Okay. Oh, the music's changed. Alright, I mean, she wanted to see the Ruined Kingdom with her own eyes. It's pretty close by. Wait, she's got base moves? That's cool. I wasn't expecting that. She does not have much health. I may have to fix that with... Okay, so hang on. Seed of Wisdom will go to her. She's the mage, we need to get her as much wisdom as possible for magic. What are his stats? Yeah, agility. I kind of figured. We'll go agility and luck. Then I'll take strength. Okay. I think I got the distribution. I mean, maybe we can distribute luck a little evenly, but lean towards him. And then one each. Agility all goes to him. Strength will go to me. Alright, so I think I got the roll breakdown pretty good. Stamina. Yeah, probably. Not that I want her stamina, you know, to go up. It's, I mean, I only use stamina on her. It's more, she's got the lowest status stamina. Okay. I really love the world music and vibes in these. Hold on. Let's not use MP. Can I give her a whip? I don't know if I can give her a whip. Anyway. Did I go here? Oh, I didn't. The lands east of here belong to the royal family of Moonbrook. They are home to a range of ancient structures and well worth a visit. Oh no. Are they now? No random barrels or like little backpack things to loot? Weird. There's usually something to loot on every one of these ones. Hang on. Let me look again. I refuse to believe there's nothing. Really? Okay, I mean, I looked, I didn't see anything. Okay. Nice, easy fight. I wonder if it matters what order you go in. Anyway, since we're here. Ooh, no thanks. Okay. Is this truly all that remains? 'Tis as if I were in a nightmare. Yet it seems reality can be crueler even than our most fearful dreams. Are you resolved to venture inside? We can turn back if you wish. No. No turning back. I'm not sure I explored everything in this. Ah, well. Like, it's kind of difficult to do so with this going on. Uh-oh. Poison, poison, poison. Ooh. How are we doing? We could probably do it. Damn it. It's okay, I can fix this. What does she have as spells? Holy Protection. Oh, we have Evac. We can zoom out of here anyway, so we're okay. One sec. Can't be carrying a tombstone. Not tombstone. You know what I mean, I'm tired. Tombstone. Coffin. Jeez. Oof, 110. I didn't realize the poison had done that much. I got unlucky that they focused me. Okay. I didn't see anything else in this direction, but let's just... The fiends, they come. Someone save us, anyone. Poison brutal. Okay. Do want to loot as much as I can.
Can this truly be the self-same throne?
Is aught the matter?
My father kept the mark of Moonbrook here, the emblem of the crown, but it is gone.
What? You do not mean the monster stole it?
I cannot say for certain, though I can think of no other explanation.
Princess!
Oh, there's more survivors.
Chancellor! Guards! You are alive!
And so art thou! Oh, Highness, I thought that we had lost thee.
Why are they alive, though?
The feeling is certainly mutual. 'Tis a miracle that you are unharmed.
Yeah, a little convenient they were unharmed.
No miracle, Highness. Only happenstance. When the fiends attacked, we were leagues northwest of here, making for Rippleport at thy royal father's behest. Were it not for this, we too would surely have...
Okay.
Why Rippleport?
Oh.
The town is a maritime gateway to the rest of the realm. His Majesty had hoped to expand our trade routes and sent us...
Maybe it is suspicious.
This sounds precisely the sort of place we ought to visit, with a
Wait, what is skipping?
Though I confess, I haven't the slightest inkling how one might go about securing a ship.
It shameth me to admit it, Highness, but neither do I. Alas, our journey to Rippleport ended at the Dragon's Horns.
The pair of towers on the road to the west, beyond the plains.
Indeed, Princess. A great stretch of water lieth betwixt the two. One far too wide to swim across. And, well, without a boat.
Blast! For a moment I thought our next destination was...
Chat, you want to hear something weird? I'm paying attention, but...
But if we cannot even reach Rippleport...
I just noticed one of my analog sticks is, like, melted. Slightly. How?
Lo, Princess, thou art a beacon of hope for us all. Alas, so long as the strait remaineth unpassable...
Chancellor, forgive the intrusion, but dost thou recall the time His Majesty leapt from the highest tower of the castle?
So
Thou
weird.
speakest of father.
Indeed. Our kingdom is home to a cloak known as the Windbreaker, said to allow its wearer to glide through the skies. One day, His Majesty decided to test the theory.
Aye, my lord. If thou rememberest, His Majesty came down leagues from the castle. And so I thought, if one were to leap from the top of the Dragon's Horns wearing the Windbreaker, one might yet reach the far bank.
An inspired proposal. Though, wherefore didst thou neglect to share this when we were by the towers?
For that we did not have the Windbreaker with us, milord. And furthermore, for that I feared how an aerial voyage might bear upon thine aged frame.
Ah, yes, well...
The princess and her companions, however, should have no such concerns.
We shall use this windbreaker to soar across the strait to Ripperport, shall we not?
Sure.
In that case, allow me to bequeath this unto thee, princess. There lieth a tower to the southeast, known as the Pillar of the Winds. It houseth the Windbreaker that was once thy father's. This key will grant thee entrance.
I wonder how hard that area is going to be. Oh, Thief's Key. Awesome. Now we can open red chests. We might do like a little lap and go.
Pray allow us to handle matters here in Moonbrook, Highness. As for thine own journey, thou must follow the whispers of thy heart.
I guess I made the right choice coming here first.
Come then, cousins, to the Pillar of the Winds.
I mean, maybe this was going to happen regardless of what we picked. Okay, let's see if there's any red chests we can get here while we're here. Poly protection is working. Just want to make sure I was thorough. Aha! Okay. We don't have safe passage just yet, so I can't go up that way. That would allow walking over the poison without any issue. I mean, I think we're done here. I don't think there's anything left. Okay. We're zooming back to Moonhan. This should be open now, then. Okay. Right, okay, that's the travel gate system. Somewhere out there in the world is a place where the Holy Spirit herself once came to Earth. Think you such talk of spirits to be fanciful? I myself believe in a power that protecteth the land and watcheth over us all. Oh yeah, but see, hang on, she might learn some of this. What has she got? There is one that I was like, yeah, we wait for the mage. Crack that one. Undead Undoor. Alright, that's gotta be a technique. We'll give that to him. Okay, only she can learn that one. Oh, that's for me only. Okay. Well. So that's got to be a technique then. Okay. I think we're up to date. I think in the tunnel as well there were keys. Or locked chests anyway. Nothing here. The setting of these is always so nice. I think we're done in this town. Alright. So work backwards. I'm not sure there's anything we can do here. Not still locked. Okay. This one was the annoying one. Because we reached the end of it, we fought the boss, and then there were two chests I couldn't open. No, these are locked. You can't open them yet. Remember to come back later. I'm sure I would have got on that. Heal square here. Which I'm convinced this is just a remake thing. There's no way NES games would have had that leniency. Yeah, here we are. Alright, what did we miss out on? Ooh, okay. A weapon and... Alright. But the Sage's Elixir is like, I save it for the end, or like a serious fight. That can bedazzle a lash? I mean, can she use it? Yeah, okay. It's a big upgrade for her. Okay. Out. I can't remember if there was anything there. There's nothing here. Hang on. The fuck? I guess Gwaelin's Gate is the closest? What book, movie, or TV character is most like me, or game? I don't know. I haven't really thought of that sort of thing. I don't think there's a single thing. It's like that time we were talking about, you know, what kind of How I Met Your Mother character are you? It's like, I don't think one covers me. But you can apply it to anything. I think if you pick a game or a TV show or a piece of media, you can find similarities in characters and their personality traits and kind of associate them with yourself and what you believe in. Like if I take JoJo, for example, like I would say that most of my mannerisms kind of lean toward more like Josuke at times, like kind of joking around. But then, you know, I can be reserved like Jotaro, like very, very reserved and, you know, not really expressive, very analytical. But then the people I care about, you know? Picking an example. I was looking for holy protection. I mean, I want to say I'm like Joseph, but no, Joseph is like, I'm not flamboyant. Joseph is very flamboyant. But he jokes around a lot. At least young Joseph is. But it's kind of the same in How I Met Your Mother, right? Like, I kind of see myself, or at least, you know, if you were to take one of those quizzes, I land halfway between Marshall and halfway between Ted. I just don't think one character has been very close to who I am. I thought there was a chest here. It doesn't matter, like, I got a mini medal. Cave of the Lake, I've been. Dreamer's Lake, we've been. Gwaelin's Gate, we've been. Was there a chest in Wellspring of the Hero? I can't remember. I should just check. Yeah, I think because I kind of have like, you know, I know that people insist that there's no such thing as introvert and extrovertive, but I kind of think there is. And I guess I have both. I don't lean extremely towards one or the other. And so that's what makes it harder to kind of go, yeah, this one person I associate with, right? It's easier for someone that sees themselves as just extroverted or just introverted, because then it's easier to associate with characters because usually they're one or the other. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to debate it. Like, I think you can be both, but there are people in that sphere, which I guess are more qualified technically, that are like, yeah, it doesn't exist. And it's like one way or another, fundamentally you are one or the other. But I don't know. I don't believe in that. Anyway. I guess we go to... Let's go to left line first. The rationale they give is like let's say you're... You know, let's say in reality you lean more towards extrovertive, but then you say you're introverted. It's like an introvert wouldn't do extrovertive things, right? By definition, it's kind of like you wouldn't do it. Like what it means really is, at least according to them, is it's just a toned down extrovert. It's still extrovertive. It's just not. It's like you just need a break, basically. And it's the same for the other one, is like, if you're introvertive, yeah, it's like, by definition, that's what they say. Like, the qualities that make each one, to say that you have the other kind of goes against it. And all it really is just you're taking a break from it or something. I can't remember the explanation that I read, but that's the theory. I don't know. That's opinions, man. Hey. Aravistas. Oh, wow. I mean, that's more defense. But I guess we don't want, no, she needs Fizzle. She needs that because, yeah, there. Fizzle is what stops you from casting spells, so she absolutely needs that blouse. Is ambivert just not a thing then? Some people believe yes, some people believe no. The camp that says no, it's more of a thing where it's like, you know, the fact that you don't, your brain doesn't like get the same benefits that the other personality gets, it means by definition you are not part that other personality. It just means that you're like a lesser form, or I don't know, or you're effectively taking a mental break from like your actual personality, which is fine. It's like, the argument is just because you socialize doesn't mean you're part extroverted or extroverted sometimes. It's like, if your brain doesn't tick when, you know, you do these social activities, then you're not an extrovert. It doesn't matter if you do them frequently, more frequently than another introvert, you're still an introvert. That's the argument they make. And vice versa, right? It's like, if you tend to, you know, seek out social activity, but you need a break every now and then, that doesn't mean you're part introvert. But then there are others that say, yeah, you can have both. So, I don't know. I'm not qualified. I don't have degrees in this sort of stuff or studied it, but I have read because I think the human brain is fascinating. So, anyway. Take it as you will. I guess let's go to Canuck first. Some people deplete you less than others, like those small talk people. So here's my talk on small talk. I've talked about it before, right? Is like, I don't mind small talk. The thing that I don't like, and I guess it's come from just, you know, throughout my years of working, and humans I've interacted with, there are people that use small talk as a way to talk to you, and it's like this preamble before they get to what they actually want from you, and that annoys me. Because, like, okay, we're not friends. You're just having this, like, 10-minute preamble before you actually get to the thing that you came to talk to me about. That's what I don't like. Someone who, you know, you kind of meet and they're just trying to make conversation, and that's fine. Like, I can do that. That's just them trying to make conversation. There's no ulterior motive, and that's fine with me. The problem is, like, small talk comes hand in hand with people, like, yeah, using it as a way to kind of get to something they really want. That just sounds like manipulation. Nah, I mean, it's kind of like sales tactics. I'll give you an example that happens with streaming. And every time this happens, I know exactly what's about to happen. Someone will turn up in chat and they'll be like, hey, at that point, you know, they'll say hi. At that point, you think they're a normal viewer. They'll ask you how it's going, and then they'll ask you a question about the game you're playing. All right? So, hi, how's it going? Then they ask a question about the game you're playing. Or, like, they go, oh, what's your opinion on this game? So that's the first steps. That's the small talk. Then they go, how often do you stream? That's the next question. And then, finally, the question is, hey, listen, I'm an artist, and I make stuff, blah, 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 blah. Add me on Discord. Every time, it's the exact same sequence, I swear. Hi, how's it going? Question about the game. How often do you stream? Then bang. It's, I want to sell you stuff. I've seen it happen at least 20 times in the last couple of years. And yeah, that's just what happens, is, you know, especially in work circumstances, someone will turn up to your desk and be like, hey, how's it going? Nice weather we're having. How was the weekend? How are the kids? How was lunch? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, listen, I need you to do this for me. I don't know, it's politics at the end of the day. You saw someone like that in another stream. The streamer said they don't have DC. They asked them to make one. Streamer said no. They said they were disappointed in them. Yeah, I mean, I had that, and the person was like, are you sure? I'm like, no. I don't want it. It's like, okay, there's two things. It's like, one, I'm a small streamer. I can't justify the expense. Two, I can do most of that stuff myself. Three, apparently what I've heard from other streamer friends is those people tend to show AI art. They're trying to sell AI art. Like, they're not even making the stuff themselves. So it's kind of, yeah. But anyway. Ooh, I should get her the Cloak of Evasion. I'm getting her the Cloak of Evasion? No, wait, I can't. No, because she's wearing the defizzle thing. Right. I think she should wear one or the other. Your message got auto-modded? Yeah, because this is from when I was playing Terraria, but I added can I join to auto-mod. And here's why I added can I join to auto-mod, because the people that tend to post that question are either A, children, or B, someone who only posts that message. Like, that's the first message they post, And the moment you say no, they just disappear anyway. So, I like, the people I actually play games with, they don't do that. Like, we kind of have conversations and, you know, we arrange to play games. Or they phrase it in a different way. Like, for example, if I'm playing this right now, and, you know, Lello turns up and he feels like playing something, he'll be like, hey, man, you up for some Risk of Rain or something like that? Or, you know, if I was playing Risk of Rain, he'd be like, hey, you want some company? You want to do some multiplayer? Like, they phrase it differently. Not in this informal way where I don't know you, you don't know me, and you want to join. So... that's why I added it to auto mod. Am I gonna play RV? RV? What's RV? I'm drawing a blank. RV there, yeah. First I'm hearing of this game, so I would say no.
Princess, full glad am I to see thee whole and hale. But what of thy father?
Alas, I alone escaped the assault on Moonbrook.
It cannot be. It simply cannot be. Mighty Moonbrook.
We can only imagine what thou hast suffered, dear child. If there is aught we might do...
I don't know, I don't remember talking about RV. We definitely talked about Peak.
So, where next? Journeyest thou to mid...
But maybe I don't remember.
The three of you alone mean to take on foul Hargon?
Better that than to live in fear. To live in a world governed by fear.
Valiant words indeed, my son. But this is not a fight that may be walked away from with me.
Yeah, I mean, here's my thing with multiplayer. It's kind of...
Still venture forth to face him?
I don't tend to do multiplayer games just because arranging things with people is difficult.
Watch over these lands in my absence, Father. Over Canuck itself.
And I like to do games where it's like, it's pretty casual and you can easily pop in and out. And if we don't do multiplayer, then I can still do it myself.
In the face of such long-lasting peace, I suffer that affliction no longer.
Hang on.
Canuck's defenses will be redoubled. Thou needest not worry on that score.
I'm listening, but I should probably stop talking.
Ah, one more thing before we depart. The monsters we encountered spoke of sigils. It seems they seek them out. Know you of what they might be?
Sigils? Did they mean perhaps the 5 great symbols of power made so long ago by mighty Erdrick?
Yep.
I have heard tell of these. Though they seem to the naked eye as mere stones, they impart great power upon those who wield them. Power destructive and redemptive both.
But why should the monsters be at such pains to acquire them? Do they covet that self-same power, perhaps?
We can only guess. As to the fiend's motive, and alas, as to the whereabouts of the sigils. For it is not known where or in whose keeping mighty Erdrick left them.
But wheresoever they may be, they cannot be suffered to fall into the hands of those who would use them for evil. And if Hargon's minions do indeed mean to make them their own, then it's...
I mean, they got left in the hands of Rubus, didn't they?
might be found.
Perhaps indeed. We shall endeavor to discover all that might be known about them.
One last thing before thou departest. This will make proof of thy bloodline to any who might seek such proof.
Are we getting this already? Oh, the Mark Canuck. No, mine's different.
Thank you, Father, Mother. Now, I must away to adventure.
May fortune follow thee, beloved son. And shouldst thou ever find thyself in need, do not hesitate to return to us here.
She's sighing. Okay, so let's go back on the conversation for a bit. So when it comes to games where like the primary experience is multiplayer, I don't tend to buy them because, and this is not so much a complaint, this is the reality of things, is like I play games with people that are on the other side of the planet. And so it's a lot harder to schedule a time, especially, you know, it's already hard enough factoring in life, right? But you add the time zone thing on top of it. You know, it's understandably not easy. And I'm the type where if I buy something and I start playing it, I like to play it consistently, right? I don't like getting something, playing it once, and then kind of not playing it again for like 6 months. That's just me. So I don't want to ask that of someone because it's a huge time zone difference. And man, life, you know, like people have their own stuff to do. So that's why if I'm going to play a game that's multiplayer, I like playing stuff that I can progress on my own. It doesn't, you know, its primary purpose isn't multiplayer. It's like Risk of Rain, for example. I can play that as much as I want on my own. And then, you know, when my friends feel like playing that, then yeah, jump in, let's play. And it's great for that. But for something like that, you know, even Peak, but I made an exception with Peak because it was cheap. And I thought it'd be fun. But, you know, any of those games in that genre, which I guess people are calling friend slop, yeah, it's just difficult, that's all. If I had, you know, a group of friends that were in my own time zone, or at least, you know, easier to line up with, and I guess we don't all have to be streamers, but, you know, people that play games as often as I do, then I would probably play more of those games. But, yeah, it's not that I don't want to, it's just, I think it's difficult, and I think it's a bit of an ask to kind of get someone to, A, want to be on stream, and B, want to be on stream on a consistent enough basis. I just don't want to ask that of someone. I know that's like a bit of a me problem, and, you know, it doesn't hurt to ask, but it's just, yeah. The experiences I've had in the past, it always ends the same way. It's like, play it once or twice, and then that's it. So. And I don't want to be the one that's chasing people up. I don't want to be that person, so. It's not laziness, I just find it uncomfortable to do such a thing, that's all. So, yeah. I'm sure we talked about the RV game, I don't doubt that, but I just don't see it as a likely thing that's going to happen. Pretty much anything that falls in that genre of like, the primary purpose of this is you have to play with a group of people. Those are going to be very rare. I mean, I like spending time with Lolo. He's a good friend, and, you know, we've known each other for, man, quite a long time now. And we get along. We play games and have fun. But, you know, man's got his life going on, you know? It's hard. But whenever we can, you know, I'm always happy to play a game with him. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I would necessarily want. Was there a locked chest here at all? I can't remember. I know there were red chests. Yeah, I mean, blame the Australian time zone. I think most of the problem stems with that. I mean, I don't really have many Australian friends that play games anymore. Or Australian friends that play games and would be willing to be on stream as well. It's like, yeah. Usually end up playing other games you don't really like because others want to play, or do the complete opposite and hyper-focus on a game where everyone else loses interest. I mean, if I genuinely don't want to play something, I'll be like, I'm sorry, nah, I'm not playing that. Oh, is it a blue door? Damn. It's a blue door to get red chests? No. Well, I guess we'll see. This is open now. You'll play stuff you don't really care for to hang with friends, but it's hard to stay motivated then. Yeah. I mean, I did enough of that in my 20s, going out to places that, you know, particularly the club scene. It's just, I did most of that to kind of hang out with friends. And it's like, nah, I've done enough of that. Now it's like, if I can enjoy a game with a friend, it has to be something that we're both into and both want to spend time on. And not something where, like, either one of us have to be chasing the other one up. Or, like, one person loses interest immediately. Again, there's nothing wrong with losing interest or not having the time, right? Again, not a complaint, just kind of stating the realities of arranging multiplayer for me. Oh wait, there. This is the chest I was thinking of. I remember there being something locked. Okay, raise attack, lower defense. Next immunity, but that's immunity to poison. I mean, poison's not that annoying of a stat. I think... Oh, wait, no. Shit. Yeah, I think that's fine. We want to avoid paralysis, and then she can avoid poison. Okay. Minecraft is a good example, what, of, like, playing something that you only play just to play with friends, or... I mean, I tried Minecraft. It didn't work. Alright, I think we're good. It was nice with friends, but if you don't have a goal or a project, not into it. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the only reason I tried it was because people wanted... They were like, yeah, play it. I want to see you play it. And then it was like a stream where no one watched most of the time. And then I just silently stopped playing it and no one said a word.
And you, young Canuck, thy father sent tidings of thine own heroism. I thank thee for resolving to accompany my son on his travels. I do not doubt that he is greatly emboldened by thy company.
Alas, Moonbrook is...
But he knows this already. But I guess we're confirming that it's...
I see.
Yeah.
So Hargon is indeed abroad once more. We must give thanks at least that thou wert delivered safely unto Middenhall, Princess. Thou hast suffered much, but thou wilt suffer no longer while I yet live. Pray, remain here in the castle, that no further danger might befall thee.
Thou hast my thanks, Majesty. And yet I cannot accept this kindness. I am resolved to journey with my cousins, to see that Hargon pays for his crimes.
Thou art. We know not even where Hargon is to be found, and yet you would seek him out wheresoever he may be and slay him.
We would, and we will not be swayed. We will fight to the last to see that none of the other realms suffers the fate that befell. For we are the descendants of mighty Erdrick, and this is our duty.
Pressing the analog stick skips dialogue. Accidentally moved my thumb.
And I applaud your recognition of it. Why, I'm halfway inclined to accompany you myself.
And yet thou must needs remain here and guard thy realm. We understand, Majesty. None can know when the Horde might strike again.
You speak the truth, of course. My duty lieth here in Middenhall. The duty of ridding us of foul Hargon and returning peace to this world must fall to you, young heroes. I await your triumphant return.
Before you go...
Thou wilt prevail, my son. Thou must. This shall prove, should such proof ever be required.
Ah.
Part of the royal line of Middenhall. May it aid thee in thy quest.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm sorry. I was reading, but, like, I don't want to talk over the dialogue. Too much, at least. Yeah, I mean, I personally find Terraria more enjoyable for me. It's not to say one is better than the other. But I just like that, at least at the time when I played Minecraft compared to Terraria, if you find a cave in Terraria, you're likely to walk out with, like, weapons, a bunch of stuff. Minecraft, it was just, I don't know, enemies in there, and then ore, and maybe some minor things. It just... I like the sense of adventure more in Terraria. And also, the thing that I did not like was the whole process to get diamond, which is like a major progression thing. And then someone's like, no, you need to enable the command line, and then you need to see what depth you're at. And it's just like, why is this a thing? Like, that just, it sounded terrible. Whereas in Terraria, it's kind of like, there are critical things you need for progression, but you just dig, man. You just explore, and you'll come across it. In Minecraft, it just felt like such a specific chore to do. So, I don't know. That's my opinion. Both games are excellent. I like Terraria more. Speaking of, that has one more update that's releasing. Apparently it's done. It's been submitted, and it might come out before the end of the year. It'll come out early year. But either way, it's coming out during my break. I did want to do one more playthrough of Terraria, because I actually don't have VODs of it other than a hardcore one I did off stream. Like, the big playthrough I did all those years ago. Regrettably, I just didn't have storage capabilities for the VODs or recording, like, at the same time. That computer wasn't great. So, those streams are kind of lost to time, other than me having the map and a few clips here and there. So I don't have any Terraria streams or anything like that. So I do want to do one more, but I don't know to what extent I'm going to do it exactly. I know they say this is the last patch, but it certainly sounds like it's for real. Just because there are rumblings they've started their next game, so I think with that, it's more believable this time around. Whereas in other times, it was like, ah, yeah, good one. Last patch, gotcha. Wink. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, you know, it was early days. I wasn't going to invest a bunch of money so I could record all my VODs from the get-go, out the gate. Like, it just was never going to be a thing. It was just unfortunate because that map was pretty cool. And the effort I went to, but it's okay. Not everything has to be captured. Sometimes things are just something you experience, and those that were there were there. So they said something was to the south of here, but I don't see it. I mean, maybe they meant across this body of water. Okay, but we're caught up. These are pointless to fight. Okay, where are we headed? I guess Swamp Shrine and then head south. Alright, let's go. Am I doing the Arnie movie this year? Probably not, nah. Wait, how did I miss this? Oh, it's locked. That's how. Please don't hit hard. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, this thing still hurt. And only give 22 XP. Yeah, I'm not fighting them. Wait, what? Oh, this is confusing. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm deciphering this. Bridge, 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 bridge. Up here. Right, okay. Jeez, that is quite the trek. Of course it's not direct. From Moonan and then head around. Alright, got it. No, it makes sense. It's not going to be direct. This is an NES game. The map is always zigzag, go around, never direct. Let's do this for a little bit. It's a bit of a trek. I don't want to waste health and heals this early. I'm really enjoying the overworld music in this one. Okay. Forgot what those do. I bet it's gonna stop working here. Okay, if it keeps working, that means we're the level we need to be. The moment it stops working, it means enemies are stronger than us. Thought so. I find it weird that the next one they're doing is it 5 or 6? They're not doing 4, I know that much. I wonder if that's because 4 was done recently. I'll have to look into it, but the next remake is of 5. It's one of the later ones for some reason. Maybe because that one's more popular. But I was kind of hoping they would go through the early games and just redo them like this. It might even be 6, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe it's because that one's technically next story-wise. Much like 3 is technically the first game from the story perspective. Bronze armor. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. I mean, it looks like Holy Protection is still working in here. Could also be coincidental. Like, there's actually no enemies here. Oh. Ruby wristband. Defense. 78. I think we're okay. What have you got? Nah, let's just give her that, just so she has a little more defense. Okay, then she's not taking so much damage. Cowering. Let's see. Yep, it's a maze. Okay. Soldiers? Thou must needs take great care when treading near the tower's edge, friend. Will thou oblige me by showing such prudence? Seemeth thou art a careful sort. Hast thou perchance stumbled and fallen before? No. I mean, not in this game anyway. Red door? Red door. But I was falling as a shortcut. Agility ring, okay. But fine, I made a promise. Am I gonna explore this whole thing out? I think I have to. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Jeez. It's okay, hopefully she'll level up with that. Not quite. How much? She would be very close to leveling up. No, never mind. 308. Okay. We're gonna save. MP. Oh, I can't actually get in there. Okay. But on this, I may have to just. You know what? Do it one more time. What the hell is that thing? Okay, okay. Think we're ready? Lump father?
Whelmed to lumps of rubble, then sent seeking trinkets hither and yon. And they were no easy marks, those plaguey moonbrokers. A monster deserves to rest the spell after slaughtering such stubborn clots.
You were among the fiends who assaulted Moonbrook.
And who might you be? What brings little lumplings like you to such a place as this?
answer my question. Did you lay waste to fair Moonbrook?
But I did not rain down my spells of destruction alone. Half the cruelest clumps of fiend flesh I ever laid eyes upon were there.
You... No. My poor countrymen.
You are one of the lucky few who escaped our clutches, I take it. Then it was clearly not your wits that preserved you, Club. For only a lumpen fool would throw away a life so recently saved!
Look out!
Likes to say lump a lot. Okay. Shit. Ooh, this is bad. Ooh, this is bad. Okay. No, they're taking care of each other. That's good. That's fine. Hang in there.
Thank you.
Shit.
Allow me.
Please don't miss. Shit, she's dead. I don't think we have anything that can help. Okay. I think we can still do this. Fuck, that attack. Oh my god. I think we might get wiped here. Okay. What's the strength? That double cast shit. Oh my god, I survived. Okay, hang in there.
Much better.
Man, this double cast shit is annoying. Okay. You asshole. He's gonna die. I need him to stay alive.
That was close.
Okay. That's so close. Okay. Trust that he's gonna heal. Yes! Paralysis! Yes! Oh my god, let's go, paralysis. That saved us. We got this. Yes! Oh my god, yeah. Come on. This is gonna salvage it. Oh my god, that was so close. If it wasn't for those 2 lucky paralysis strikes, we would have lost. But she died.
We did it! We laid the creature low! Huzzah!
I think we need to grind. That was too close.
Is aught the matter?
To think that my people, my father, suffered at the hands of such... Forgive me. This is not behavior befitting one of Erdrick's line.
Nonsense. It would befit a hero far less to greet the loss of kith and kin with stiff-lipped stoicism.
Thank you.
Now come. The hour grows late.
She's just going to turn into a coffin.
I shall take the first watch.
You must be tired, cousin. Come, allow me to take the next watch.
Sure. We can trust her.
I have lost much. That cannot be denied. But I am not alone, and for that I am truly grateful.
Wait, is that a free heal?
Come, friends! The Windbreaker shall be ours this day. I shall eat my hat.
What? Okay. So she didn't die. I mean, that's... but she got denied a level up. I don't know. I may need to grind. That was too close for comfort. That was way too close for comfort. Top hat? Sure. No strings attached, right? No strings attached. The Windbreaker is ours at last. Indeed, and now that we have it, we must journey to... Remind me? To the shrine west of Moonbrook. Our destination lies beyond it. Okay. There's still more to do in this tower. So hang on, let me go down a level. Go down a level. Okay, go to the bottom, take central staircase. It looks like just take central staircase. Alright, we're going to the bottom, take central staircase. For sure there might be something there. I gotta explore this properly. Oh, damn it. That probably would have been useful. I'm trying to stay on top of the mini metal thing this time around. Okay, so I got this one here. I think it's actually not that big of a maze. Thought for sure this would have something. Nice, it went up a 3. Guess that's everything this floor. This is why we look. Magical skirt. Yeah, I mean, preventing her from... I feel like I can deal with her not casting spells in other ways. I can just have one of them carry the fizzle me not. She needs to survive. She has the big heal spells, so I need her. I mean, that's a lot of money. Wind sickles. Okay, that's him. I'm not sure there's anything else to grab from this. Zin. Ooh. I think I remember Zin. I'm checking all of these. Yeah, let's fight. She needs experience. Ooh. Okay, good. What is she on? Focus on healing. Alright. I mean, I think eventually it's going to lean towards Caradoc healing and her casting. Nothing here. The protection's not working now, so... Okay. Let's do a little grinding while we're here. Oh my god. Jesus.
That was close.
Using cattle prod. How much has she got left? Okay. We're definitely behind in the level department. Fuck's sake. There we go, one down. I don't think we need a flying. Oh, actually, hold on. Flying the... that one.
Much better.
Allow me. Allow me.
Ah! Attack! Alright, she's got this. How much does she need? I need 2 more. She needs 3 more. Wait, how did Caradoc? The hell? I was the highest level. How did that happen? Oh, I guess because my character died at a certain point. No, we need to go. We need to go. We need to go. They're too heavy. Too heavy damage. Yeah, I mean, this shows that we're on the level, clearly. Okay. One down. Oh no, I don't have enough for cattle prod.
Close.
Okay, good. Nice. Go show no mercy for a minute. Okay. We need her to cast like a big spell on them. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. A dragon scale for free? Alright, we can go one more. She'll level up. I don't think this is the one to go on. This 4 enemy groups. That's better. We're good. Alright, let's get out of here. I think this area definitely... Oh wait, wrong. Wrong town. I think this area definitely added some concerns. Barely made it out of that one. I need to gain a few levels, I think. Which what I did last time, I played this on my handheld and leveled up a little bit. So then we wouldn't have to sit through the grinding. Yeah, I don't understand the banking system. I really don't. Because you don't get penalized in any way if you die. You don't lose money. So I don't know why you would want to store it. You don't gain interest either. It's odd. Maybe I should look this up. Like, what's the benefit of banking in Dragon Quest games? Like, maybe when you put a certain amount of money in, you get an item or something. But I just haven't seen any practical use for it. But let's entertain it. I hope it's not like Hollow Knight, where you deposit stuff into the bank and then the dude makes off with it. It's been a while. Okay. Gotta go back to this. It's probably for me. Pass this onwards. Okay, never mind. No, we're fine. Just making sure there's nothing else. Seed of agility. Okay. You'll just keep fighting these weaker enemies. Just trickle the level up. Okay. Halt, state thy purpose. Praise the heavens, you are all unarmed. Forgive me, some of you may not know my face. I am your princess, Pernell of the House of Moonbrook. Princess Pernell? Hold, have you forgotten already what befell the capital? How are we to be certain that these are not the fiends clad in robes of illusion? Could it truly be so? The maiden before us is the very spit of the princess. Mine eyes have oft beheld her at the castle. Perhaps, but the risk is too great. We cannot further this tragedy. Forgive us, we cannot permit you to pass. Not without clear and undeniable proof of your identities and of your intent. Aha, in which case... Are they going to be pedantic? Behold, I am Prince of Cannock, and besides me stands my cousin, Prince of Middenhall. Ah, forgive us, highnesses. Alas, the mark of Moonbrook was lost in the recent attack. Perhaps this will suffice instead. The windbreaker, which my father, the king, did wear before me. Sorry. The very same cloak he did don that day when he leapt from atop the castle. Such an almighty commotion. I remember it well. Yeah, everyone does. Your father was evidently quite the troublemaker in his day. Indeed, and to think he called me little imp on so many occasions. Forgive us once more for our insolence. You may pass, highnesses. But have a care, the fiends beyond this point do grow ever fiercer. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. There's also a store here. Pointy hat. Okay. Staff of Anti-Magic. Rabbit tail. I mean, I don't have the money on me. But that would be extremely useful, I think. If I can zoom here. Please tell me I can. But see, this is why I just don't get the banking. I don't get it. Unless there's some benefit, this is annoying. Like, I've put my money away and now I have to come back for it. How many tickets do I have? I have 10. Alright, let's do it. 10. I got gold. I'm guessing I got the top prize. Did I get the top prize first try? I mean, technically off 10, but still. Okay. Okay. I got 2 first class. Oh my god. I got ultimate 2 first class, a second class, and then the rest don't matter. No. Oh my god, dude, my attack. That's huge. Look at that damage increase. And so they also got okay, hold on. That's so ridiculous. Okay, the dancer's outfit is actually worse, but that's fine. I think we're fine like this. She can't use the boomerang anyway. Pretty good outcome. I mean, for the first roll, like, that's crazy. I should save. I wonder how common that is to happen, to get the golden prize. It's probably guaranteed if you do the 10. Yeah, any asshole that's like deciding to do double spell casting, like that fight, this is going to be extremely useful. Not as though it's something that someone can use. Yeah, exactly. That, using it as an item in battle. Yes. I just want to use it as an item in battle. I don't want to equip it. I mean, the paralysis thing is going to be missed, but I think, it does 1.5 times damage compared to my current weapon. It's too good. I guess we save. Yeah, this is probably going to get difficult. Heading that way. Well, first, let's get a feel. Oh, God. Ooh! Ooh! We have to level up. Yeah, no, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. This first interaction already just shows I'm woefully underleveled for this. Yeah. We're not progressing, I don't think. Fucking hell. I pretty much got dunked immediately. Yeah, this is scary. I do the damage, the problem is they do a lot of damage. Fuck! Oh, she almost got one shot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely changed my mind about this. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some grinding off stream. The fact that she is basically getting one shot, yeah, I can't. Like, I'm gonna get wiped. For sure. Spot the NES game, am I right? I've actually done a good job of not getting wiped yet. There's been death, but no wipes. I'll hit a save and then, yeah. I'll move this to my handheld and I'll grind some levels. This is what I love about the Steam ecosystem and what kind of makes me excited about the Steam machine. It's just, if I get a Steam machine, I can put a... That's going to be like a bedroom thing. So, you know, couch will be the handheld, and then bedroom Steam machine. It depends how much it costs. I don't know. I'm not convinced it's going to be cheap. Or cheap-ish. Especially with the whole state of things with RAM prices kind of being absurd. Alright, we're going to leave it here. As I definitely need to do grinding. If one-shots are about to happen and we're going into a dungeon, yeah, no. Alright. I mean, it's a solid 2 hours. I think that's good. Alright, if you're watching this later on the VODs channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it, and we'll continue this next time when I've gone up a few levels and not almost getting one shot.